Just getting YouTube. Oh gosh. Oh god. Okay. I'm like, we're having technical difficulties with YouTube over here. And yes, we need to flip. There we go. Hopefully that's gonna work. Hello everybody. Let's get moving. We want to get like hopefully 10-ish cards done. We'll see if we get that far. That's gonna be lots of cards. Live chat over here. And let's Kathy. Get all of our peeps in here. I think we got everybody. Hello, hello. Make sure. All right, I think we're good to go. Gotta adjust YouTube a little bit and then adjust TikTok a little bit. You guys are gonna be hello off to the side a little bit here. Sorry, I'm a smidgen late. We ran and got our peppermint chip shakes from Chick-fil-A, and it took us well, we left a little bit later than I expected, and then it took not even really actually that much longer. That's one of our December things. Yes, I pulled off this nail already from this morning. I'm horrible. I was wearing a new, not a new, but an old, actually it was kind of an old pair of leggings, and they're super compression. Okay, I'll be on. Trust me. And so, needless to say, they were tight going up, on and off. And so, yeah. I ended up pulling them on and cracking that nail like crazy. And again, it's user error. I also, it's always this side that is cracking, and it's my left, me using my left hand. So I'm guessing I just need to get better on my left hand. So it is what it is. What can you do? All right. So for YouTube, hello, hello, and hello to the replayers. TikTok, I was going to show you a little bit of what we got done this morning. I was on for probably close to 2 hours this morning. And we're just doing a lot of getting cards ready to go out. So we got cards stamped, addressed. We have about 7 cards ready to go out. There's the next one stamped. We're getting our flow with the stamps. We've decided we're going to use a forever stamp, and then probably just like 1 or 2 stamps, just so that I don't have to even think about the postage. I can just put what I want down. Hi, Pooh. Anybody that is coming in, I would love for you to hit that follow button. Then we have some of them I've already closed, and then I figured out like, oh, I can't close them because I haven't taken my overall picture of all of my Christmas cards for my scrapbook. So I stopped closing them. But that one, and I never did go get her address, but I gotta put her address on here. But there is that one of our favorites, I think, from this morning. So yeah, and then some of them I did last night when I came home from work. You guys remember doing this one a long time ago, probably in July. Tracy, right? So yeah, we got this one done, and it was fun because we just had to address it, and it was gone. Then just simple ones, if you remember, we just did a simple stenciling because it just matches the card. So sometimes simple. We'll do this, and then we'll get right into the cards, guys. And we're going to be casing Christina Warner. Again, same one, a little bit different envelope, but same card. When we were doing those two, we did 2 cards in one live. So those are those 2 cards. Sparkly. She'll love this one. She loves like the craft. She loves those type. And then the infamous no head Santa. And unfortunately we ruined this one. I ruined this one. But the card with the envelope, I didn't do the address far enough over, unfortunately, and ruined that one. So, but yeah, that is what we're up to tonight. We are actually going to be making cards tonight, because I've kind of went through my list and I probably need like, because I didn't expect to do Operation Santa. I sent out about 10 cards of my already stash, and so we need about 10 more cards to send out. Plus, I'm getting a few more cards than I normally get from a card swap that I'm in. So, we are going to use Christina Warner's stuff. Her simple, oh gosh, it's tagged in my BIO. We're going to stop talking about other companies because that's when the TikToks don't like me. But this is her simple design Christmas cards, I think it's called, or something like that. Again, I have it in my BIO. So yeah, we're gonna use that, and then it comes with several different stencils, a plaid, a stripe, so another stripe, we love that. A Christmas tree, like a diamond lattice type one. But we're going to use these two, and these are literally directly from her site, so I did not get super fancy and make up my own thing. It might change, you know, down the line, like a different sentiment or something like that. Taking a sip of my peppermint shake. But it really is going to be, I'm going to knock out at least 5 of these. And then we will move on to maybe one other design, I think, and do 5 of those. So let's have some fun. Oh, I didn't turn on my Christmas music. Hold on. Oh, I'm on YouTube. Can't. Never mind. Negative. We are on YouTube. We cannot be. Okay. I think that is fine, and I don't think that's that paper that is going to suck it all up. Then I think I'm going to pull out a light pink. So we're going to do some non-traditional ones. And then we'll pull out, well, actually, this would be like my red, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to do like a red. And then we'll pull out light green. Yeah, let's do a light green. I think this will look cute. Yeah, so we'll do a green. So we'll do 6 because I'll do 2 of each color. Yeah, we'll do 6. We'll do 2 of each color. Oh my god, I can't. I'm so sad because I can't do Christmas music because I have YouTube on. That's a bummer. What is everybody up for tonight? So yeah, I'm going to get these done tonight. And then I think tomorrow, if I do not get called into work, I might potentially, but I doubt it, get called into work. I doubt it, to tell you the honest truth. I think they will go by the seat of their pants and be fine. Unless they get like tons more reservations. But I looked today in the manager's log, and we haven't gotten any more reservations. So I doubt they'll call me in for tomorrow. But you never know. Oh, sorry. YouTube. Is anybody over on YouTube? If you are over on YouTube, let me know so I can say hi. We would always love to hear from you. And what is everybody else up to tonight? Are we getting any snow? We're getting a teeny tiny bit of snow here, and the boys are not happy. They want a snow day, even though the oldest one is in college and shouldn't be getting snow days, but has already technically, I guess, had a snow day because his professor was like, yeah, class isn't mandatory if you don't want to come in, like last week. And I'm like, how? Wait, this is college. How are we doing that? You can't be doing that already. It was like barely any snow. Like, come on, guys. So, we are getting a little bit of snow. Lots of you coming in. Thank you so much for being here. We are doing some Christmas cards. And, I would love if you would hit that follow button. No more snow. Already had enough. Yeah, kids definitely are hoping for some more. All right. So this is going to be a kind of like a, it's called like mass producing of cards, which, where is my Misty? I was doing a lot of stuff. There it is, underneath the advent calendar. Hello, Elizabeth. Is everybody else done with their Christmas cards? Have you started your Christmas cards? Or are you trying to get them out? I'm going to need a white real quick. I also need to pick inks here in a second. I didn't do that. I was hoping to have a few more minutes before I came live, but I told y'all 8 o'clock tonight, and I didn't even get that. So, oh, and I did get, oh, most of that order is scrapbooking stuff. I was going to say, I did get an order in today, but that's mostly scrapbooking stuff. All right. Make sure that I'm on the screen for everybody. It's not wanting to go down because I washed it. Okay, we're going to wash this off because we were using reds and all that crazy stuff. I am going to pull this card design up. Oh, there's another really pretty one that we, if I can get, if these go quick enough, and we might do just one of that design. I was like looking through her, I was going through this release video, and I was like, oh, that one is so pretty. So, if we get to that, we might get to that one. If not, I'll save that one for a different day and we'll eventually get to it. So, let's see. Does she have an actual picture of this one, right? Can we stop this? We cannot. Okay. So let's go to show keyboard. I had my keyboard on. Oh, is my keyboard still on or did it shut off? I hope it shuts off after a while because I forgot to shut it off. This one. What did everybody have for dinner? I cooked loaded baked potato soup type thing, like loaded potato soup. There we go. Maybe that's how we want to say that. Okay, we'll keep it right there. Yeah, like loaded potato soup. I tried to do the same thing with her cards. Copy them. Tortellini and meatballs. Or this card. You tried this card? Let me know. This one's going to be a little hard, and I don't have pixie spray, so I did have Tamamano adhesive, and that usually works good, but we're not. Because these definitely move, but we're going to just bypass that. And we're going to use Sky, I think. I don't really know. Is that too blue and not... Probably should have tried out some of these ink colors. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because she doesn't have straight pictures of some of them. It's like in her Instagram, reels or whatever. Yep. And and I didn't get around to cleaning up. I went and cleaned up my room, but I never did get around to re-cleaning up my desk, because if you were here this morning, you know I started out with cleaning my desk. But I never did get around to cleaning up my desk from all of the envelopes. So, all right, let's see how this goes. I don't know. First of all, I barely ever use this color. Second of all, so since these stencils are very, and we don't really want a ton of color, to tell you the honest truth. Oh, actually, I do want it like in a circle too, so I don't want much in here. Okay. So we want like a nice circle. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Seeing how that moved? So we're just going to keep on. We definitely want it a little darker on the edges, of course. Ooh, yeah, I think this will be pretty. Oh, tap your brush. Don't do what I just did. And did again. Actually, messaged Christina, because I think I'm going to join her. I thought I was going to be joining her Patreon, but it looks like I'm going to be joining her YouTube. I think she only has a YouTube now, like for a subscription, not a Patreon anymore. I don't know. And so I asked her, I was like, do you just have this now, or do we have both? Okay, so for the first one, oh yeah, I like that. Okay, so yeah, we definitely moved, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry too much. And I think we want to do less in the center, but of the next ones. But let's keep on going. I keep on forgetting to pick up pixie dust. And when I see it, I was just at Michael's today. When I see it, I'm like, ugh. Actually, I need to go on Michael's and make an order anyways. Kind of made me upset because I was in Michael's. Okay. And everybody wants us to shop in stores, right? Not pixie dust. I'm sorry. Pixie spray. Kenna. It is like a spray adhesive that you put. It's like a very low-tech spray adhesive that you put on the back of stencils so that it sticks to the paper, like because of these really long strips that wiggle like this, so that they don't wiggle, pretty much. And I know that you can put Tombow Mono adhesive, which I don't know where it's at right now. Let it dry and it's removable. Yeah, it's kind of expensive though. And so every time I go to get it, I'm like, I really don't want to spend money on that today. And today I was already upset enough because I went to Michael's to return some ribbon that I didn't use on my tree. And I was picking up some canvases because me and the boys, I think, are going to do some Christmas paintings one night. And I went in, I was buying like acrylic paints and stuff because I don't have that kind of stuff right now. And I went in and to look for a coupon and seen that anything that wasn't on sale, which I was buying a lot that wasn't on sale, that's why I was looking for a 30% off coupon. Online, it was all 40% off. Anything that was regular price. And I was like, so really I could have gotten a lot of this for 40% off if I would have just shopped online. I said, I thought you guys want us to come into the stores. Like, so I need to go on Michaels.com, re-put in my order, and actually see if they're going to give me 40% off all that kind of stuff, or if they've raised the price online, honestly, and given me 40% off. Because we all know that sometimes they do that too. And see if I need to return some things when I go to pick up the same things. I'll be like, yes, I am returning these things just to repick them up. So, sorry guys. Okay, let's see how this one turned out. Oh yeah, much better, much better. We're getting there. We're getting better. So, don't you hate when that happens? Just annoying. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stick with the blue because I don't want to put away the ink. So usually when you're mass producing, you kind of just stick with the same thing. But because I don't want to put the ink away and then bring it back out. So we're just going to keep it out. And do I feel like I want this? Yeah, I feel like I want this straight in the middle of the card. So we're going to like eyeball that, and I guess we're not going to eyeball it because I want this centered. Well, we are eyeballing it, but slightly is better. I know. Yes, yes. Right, and that's pretty much what I'm going to do. I'm going to literally go in there, return what I bought, buy it online, have it, and pick it up online. Like, that don't make any sense. Like, I'm going to get it off the shelf. Now you have to pay somebody to go get it off the shelf. And, you know, like, you should be giving the people in store more discount. You know? Right. Yeah, yeah, I'll just go pick it up. That's fine. I don't mind. And my husband works legit right down the road, so if I'm not picking it up, he is. I'll be like, hey, go pick this up from Michaels. I just think that that's so crazy. Like, for an economy that needs, you know, box stores anymore, like, makes me upset. Okay, let's see how that looks. Now, it looks like she actually, let's just do this. It looks like she shaded more of it dark down here. So we're going to bring in our darker. And like shade this part darker. So we brought in our night to go a little bit darker. I wonder if she does darker around the edges too. It's different. Definitely is. Oh, that's pretty. I'm a little off, I think, by center, but you know, if you want to get technical. All right, so that one's done. I can't center it the easiest way since it's kind of off. Okay, wait a minute. If I can find, this thing should have the center. I think it's right there. I would just see. Oh, and we're definitely. Oh, my heater has been making a couple weird noises lately. Actually, I probably don't even need my heater anymore. I warmed up. Hi, Kennedy. And Kathy, thank you so much. Yeah, so I got some acetate pieces. Thank you, thank you. Doesn't the paper you place the ink on, doesn't the paper you place get ink on the back of the paper? No, not with this, because this is a grippy mat. So I'm not getting any ink. I mean, sometimes yes, but I generally make a card on a card base, and then or on a like a note card, and then I put it on a card base. So even if I get ink on the back of these ones, it's fine because I will put them on a I will put them on a card base, so you won't see it. Also, if anybody is interested in this, the link is in my bio. Just to remind you, it is the first one in my bio. I linked it before I came on here. Uh-oh. Now it might go through that. Hopefully I answered your question. Who was that? Sherry. If I didn't, let me know and hopefully I can answer it. Hi, Ellie. Hi. Oh, look at the little gingerbread. Oh my goodness. A holiday tater. I need to see that. I need to see a holiday tater. How cute. Sorry. We are making Christmas cards. We are like mass producing some Christmas cards around here because we need a few more. If I say the name, unfortunately, 8 Box of Crayons, I start getting restricted. Somebody will put SSS in somebody into the thing, or you can go in my bio and all of the links are there to where I shop pretty much from. Thank you, Kelly B. Unfortunately, TikTok has not been friendly to me lately, so I have to watch what I say lately, or I will only be limited. Like, I have 40 people in here right now, and TikTok will be like, nope, we're gonna put you down to 9. So, is that the ink you? Yes. So this was the dark color, and this one is the light color, and this is where I get most of my stamps from, pretty much. That's who I get most of my stamps from. No problem. Yeah, it's doing it to everybody. Yeah, so we got to be careful of what we say around here. Unfortunately, even for me to put on, it used to not do it if I did that I was like advertising myself type thing. That used to be the workaround for it, and no more. Thank you, Skills. I super appreciate it. All right, we're gonna do the pink. The pink does have a bit of a texture, as you can see. So you are gonna see that through that, but we're gonna use pink and do like a red. And you know what? I think we're gonna flip it here. Just do a little bit different on each card. All right, so yeah, it was sky and night for those colors. Use any blues you have though. This is called a tone on tone card. Ugh, putting things down on the ground. A tone on tone, and that's pretty much because I'm putting blue ink on blue paper, pretty much. Hello, Norma. So we're gonna pull out apple and cranberry. These are usually my 2 favorite reds for Christmas. I did not. When I got off of here with you guys, I immediately went out shopping and did all my things, and I was out for way longer than I expected. And then I went in and did all my adulting things. So I made, hold on guys. I made some potato soup and made some dinner because Lord knows that my teenager can't go another day without food being cooked for him, I should say. We have food. It's just has, you know, not cooked for him. Ooh, this is going to be pretty dark compared to the other one, but it will be like more like a candy cane almost instead of a tone on tone almost. Okay. Try and keep these down, but lessen up that. You buy all the ink colors or just a few of each color? So kind of when I started, oh no, mine is about to get all my money for my kid. When I first started, I went through and I got one of like each color pretty much. I went through the rainbow and I got like one pink, one orange. I did do 2 reds, just because I know that I use reds a lot. I got 1 yellow, a green. I did do 2 different blues. So I did like a light blue and a dark blue, which is one you've seen. 1 purple, 1 gray, and 1 brown. Now, Simon, or I shouldn't say that. This company's ink comes in ones, or it comes in trios. So when I say 1, I did get the trio of colors. So I got a light, medium, and a dark of that color, of that like color family, I should say. So, and then I waited a whole year until Black Friday came around again this year and went and got some of like the more unique colors. So, and I am yet to play with those. They just came yesterday? 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago, I think. This one I feel like is gonna be really, yeah, it's barely pink, but that's okay. We're gonna rock with it. Who's messaging me? Is it one of you? Oh no, Allie, you're not feeling good? Gotta go to sleep. I think I'm gonna sick. Oh no! Go take some emergency and just take when I feel it, I'm like, I'm taking wait a minute. How was that upside the right side? Was I an idiot? Were you guys letting me do that? Making it go all the weird way and all I had needed to do was turn it? Guys, did I really do that? When do you decide to use? Okay, I use dyes when I want way more vibrant colors, and I'm not blending colors all together. So when I'm blending colors together, I will go with my oxides because they are very easy to blend. But they also have like this chalky look to them. So they do have a different look. Yeah, thank you, Craftinator. But my dye inks are generally a lot more vibrant too. Um, so it's just kind of the color and look that I'm going for. In that respect, I guess I should say. You can also get just distress inks though, not the oxide, and those are very vibrant, and they act more like dye inks than oxide inks do. That's pretty much why I haven't gotten the or the distress inks, because I mean I have dye inks that are like that, even though, and honestly they're making dye inks. This is not even, apple and cranberry are very similar. Let's see if you can even see the shadow on that one. Yeah, you barely can see the shadow on that one. Oh, I like it though for like a Christmassy card. We'll take it. We'll take it. It's different, but we'll take it. It's not quite as like in your face red and white because I'm using pink paper. Thank you, Dee. We're going to be adding a couple of things to them. Get some do all of the things. That's what I say. Do all the things. If you feel, oh, and I take echinacea too. Probably not something you have laying around. Me and my husband fight about this all the time because he's like, um, he takes it every day, and he's like, you need to be taking your vitamins, and this is why you're sick, and I'm like, no, I don't take that. Sometimes I don't know if I'm going to be doing it to this one because I'm trying to keep these simple because we're going to be doing a lot of them today, and these are more simple-ish cards. But yeah, a lot of the times I will. Yep, like zinc, vitamin D. But he'll be like, "You need to be taking your vitamins," and I'm like, "No." I'm like, I've done that before, and honestly, like, I mean, I take my regular vitamins, but not like my immune vitamins. I'm gonna start getting ink everywhere, guys. And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, "Because before when I did that, I when I would take them when I started feeling sick, I don't feel like they worked. And when I take them now, that I don't take them every day, I feel like sometimes they knock the cold away. A lot of the times, or I start feeling a lot better quicker because my body isn't so immune to the vitamins already." Went a little far over on that one. And he's like, "I don't think so." I'm like, "Well, that's my theory and it's my body." So, hi, Heidi. How have you been doing, love? Working hard? I wish you didn't have to. We've all been working hard, though. Busy, yeah. I know. Ugh, aren't we? I tell you. We have several people that wanted to go on vacation in December at work, so I'm having to work. And you know how I love working in December. Oh, nice. I don't. All I have is tomorrow off. Ugh. But whatever. We need the money. Yep. I'll do that one too when I start getting sick too. But I'm crazy and I have a wild idea that my vitamins just don't work. As you know, I went a little too far over on that one, but you know what? That's the imperfection of these, and I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it because you know they're not gonna know one card to the next that it doesn't match all the other cards. I do work weekends. I'm a server, so I do work weekends. I don't work Sundays, but I do. But Sundays is like my day. Okay, when I do this, I'm gonna wipe this stencil off. Sundays is my day to like work on this stuff. So I work on all my like creative team stuff. And only right now, when it's like summer and fall, I work all weekends because I am a photographer. Um, that's my small business. I used to own a photography studio. Heidi used to work for me. Still works for me if I have weddings, if she can make it. But she's a nurse, and sometimes she can't make it. It's her weekends to work. And unfortunately, you know, we can't move. She gets her weekends booked out so fast, so early at her place. We can't move it around. So sometimes she can work. She's my second shooter in my best friend. We haven't worked a wedding in forever. Night night. Stay in there until I'm forced to get up. Yes. There you go. Next 5 days, stay on your bed. Um, and so yes, in the winter, I don't have to work as many Sundays. Yeah, stick with that plan. I know. Heidi will always work. Heidi, like, literally has come off like 12-hour shifts and went and did like a 10-hour wedding with me before. She is freaking trooper, guys. She's amazing. I don't know how she does it. She is amazing. All right. Yeah, we had a little bit of a flu there, but that's okay. Again, I'm not worried about it. Heidi is absolutely amazing. Thank you, Liz. All right, reds are done. Put away this horrible red ink that gets everywhere. We will wash our grit mat because that is very inky. And honestly, these are going, well, so far. We have other things that we have to do to them, but so far they're going great. Okay, green. I'm going to wash this. That's a lot of red ink. Hey, hey, hey. Holiday Tater, I wish you would pop up on my screen. I love the Holiday Tater. Thank you. And the Ginger Man. I wish I knew how to, like, if they popped up on my screen, or I need to learn how to do all that cool stuff. Oh, this blue can be put away too before I get blue everywhere. Now we need green. And we are going to use artichoke, I believe. Artichoke and kale are my dark ones. I know, still missing the tiny tinies. I need to watch some lives to figure out what, like, the cool people are doing right now. That's how I figure out how to, like, work these live things, because otherwise I have no idea how to work them. Oh no. How did my bet? Did I already lose? Why is it settled already? Oh. I think that's the one that he said. There was two that got me. Okay, anyways. Gotta learn this stuff, right? Tiny Diny's back. I sure hope so. Oh, we needed to clean this stencil too. We did not. That's a lot of red ink. All right. That is a loved stencil already. That is a loved stencil already. I'm hearting those. Me too. I can't wait. I can't wait to see this one. Does anybody have, I know it's only Tuesday, but does anybody have plans for this weekend? I know I was going to say, I know I pulled out my green. Any fun plans for this weekend? Nice. I can't wait to get to work and see the trees that they put up at work. It will make it feel so much more festive at work. I'm kind of putting my hand down and pulling on these ones just to make them, like, well, if my grit mat would keep them in place. It's Wednesday. You're right. I'm sorry. It's Wednesday. I lost a whole day. Thank you. Okay, I know it's only Wednesday, but do we have any plans for this weekend? There's a snow. Does it cost $1 million though? I'll have to go in and look. Hello, Kristen. Thank you so much, love. Are you just in from work? Or do we get to be with your presence for a little bit today? Oh, I'm break at work. One day. I feel like Wednesday's not a great day for you. Smooth that out just a little bit. Oh, yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot. I figured, though. I already lost my bet, JJ. My over and unders today. 2 people had blown it out of the water already. Tomorrow, like I said, I might be... I'm going to get more cards out, I think. Oh, tomorrow, me and my husband are going to go. We got to spend a little time outside. Huh?
Blowout bet.
For us or them? Oh, good. Oh, geez, yeah, I found him. The last ones were only a few. Yeah, exactly. That's because they have a Santa hat. Anyone want to see live is live? Anyone I want to see is live when I'm at work. Ah, okay. Well, I put this one on YouTube, so you can go and get it on YouTube. Ooh, I like it. I like it. No, get down, child. You're not coming up here. I don't know what your obsession is with me as soon as I get in this chair. Oh, what's going on with my spray bottle? Why isn't it not spraying? Ooh, yeah, the green one is good. That's what I said too. Trying to get this red off of here as much as possible. And then I got more green. I don't know why. There it goes. If it's a dog, let the dog know. It is a dog. And no, I can't. He can't fit on my lap when I'm crafting. He can. He comes on my lap all the time while I'm at my computer, which is why he thinks he can come up here when I'm sitting here. And I'm like, no, bro. Like, I can't have you up here while I'm crafting. I don't know, but he's not in here anymore. So. Like, I can't do it. He is a sweet baby. He can and he will. Oh, he tried today. He definitely tried today, and then he kept on pushing against my thigh, and like his nails were legit going straight into my thigh, and I was like, okay, nope, we're done. We're done. Oh, oh no. I went in with the darkest first on accident. Okay, so guess what? Because the card is symmetrical, this can now be the top, and that can be the bottom. Look at how that will work. Bam. Top, and bottom. I know, right? Let him make a personal appearance. He did the other day. He definitely did the other day. He was on one the other day. Yeah. Well, the red was supposed to also be like a shadow on the bottom, but my two reds are pretty close. So. All right, kale, artichoke is my lightest. Thank you, Christina, for coming up with some great card designs. I am certainly happy with this one. Trying to learn a hobby, exactly. Just trying to pick up a side hustle, Mom. Oh, thank you. They are fun, aren't they? Stencils are fun and easy for the most part, and just gives you a great look. They let you just stick. They let you just do like mindless cards, I feel like. All right, dark. We'll come in with our dark. We'll put on some pixie spray though for our shopping list because I definitely could use some. I have a few other stencils, candy stripe stencils too, that could definitely use some pixie spray. It's just so expensive. Finally home, yay! Hello, New Journey. Thank you so much for the follow. He's got rent to pay. Oh yeah, he is the worst one in this house. I'm fascinated. Oh, thank you, New Journey. He is the worst one that sits here and just mooches off this household. I tell you. That pop. Okay. Artichoke, lightest. Even though it probably had a little bit of kale still on it. Yeah, it did. We're going to kind of go upside down again because the kale was still on it from the last brush. There we go. Phone's about to die. I gotta get to bed early for the gym. Oh, well, good for you, Liz. I am not. Do you have... Nope. I've never washed my brushes. I do wipe them off on a towel a lot of the times. I will go in and just like, especially like that when I'm using such a darker color compared to lighter. I should have done it the last time. But I'll do that. Sometimes if I'm using a weight, like if I have a new color, like I might have to for all my new inks, I'm gonna have to get a couple of different brushes. I will put a little bit of water on them and then wash them dry. But for the most part, nope. I just have like one for color families. Like, I mean, let's show you like I do have ones for just oxides and just dye ink. So you want to do that. Because they are two different. They are two different like chemicals type thing. But like I'll have a light blue and a dark blue. A lot of the times I'll have like a light green. Like especially when I have like teals, like this is like my tealish more brush, and this is like my sapphire dark navy brush. Like those two, I'll have two brushes for. But for the most part, like I have a pink brush, a red brush, a green brush, a yellow brush, an orange brush. I have like just one for every, and then I just wash it. Morning workouts are no joke. Right, she is. Thank you so much for the follow, Amanda. I had some scary chest pains on Thanksgiving, so you gotta get. Ugh. Have you done any snowman cards? That's the one I haven't seen. Yep, I did this snowman card. Not young, yeah. I need to get back to the gym. And doing that one that workout the other day, not workout, but moving my with my people at work showed me that I need to get back to the thing. Me neither, Liz. I have to do workouts too before my brain realizes that I'm awake. So I'm right with you on that one. But also not like when I get up. I don't get up early for it. I'm like I get up with my kids and then go directly after that. Yeah, I loved that one. I loved that one. Okay. So we have our blues, our reds, and our greens. Bring in my other green. I am going to clean this off real quick just so that I don't have ink everywhere. Aw, how sweet. Oh, no. Ma'am, no. Liz, you needed to be in bed 4 hours ago to be up by 3:30. No, ma'am. Thank you. We got to finish them off still, so. And I'll probably actually bring these back out for the envelopes. No, ma'am. Yeah. No, ma'am. I am just starting to see the good side, the underside of my eyeballs, my eyelids at 3:30. I'm just waking up for my first potty break probably at 3:30. Like, I can imagine. I can imagine. No siree. Earliest I'm going to be in the gym is like 8:30, right after I put my kid on the bus. Maybe 8. Maybe 8. I put him on the bus at 7:30. 8. I've been in there at 8. I do feel so much more accomplished when I get there at 8, though. I am in Michigan. Okay. All right, so we're going to put these up for a minute because we have some stamping and die cutting to do real quick to finish these. So we have a lot of die cutting to do real quick. I'm going to get my Misty back out. Wherever I put her. Where did I put her? No, I feel like I put her in a weird spot. Did I put her away? Nope, I did not. Oh, Misty. Oh, I put her with my cutting. Code. Oh, gosh. I have no idea what blood pressure is, but I think I remembered the lady told me as long as it was under 140 and under 90. Is that what she told me the other day? Then I'm good to go. And I was good to go. So I don't know blood pressure numbers, and I really should. Okay. I have to get a stamp set out. Yes, sleep well. Go get some sleep. You need sleep because sleep also helps your blood pressure. So go get some sleep. Wouldn't that be horrible if I don't actually have the stamp set I think I have? Oh, right here. 120 over 80. Okay. That's no good. We can't have chest tightening. No chest tightenings. No good. And And if you don't know, I have all of this extra paper cut down from my envelopes, so this is perfect. Yes, please take care of your stuff. Maybe it was just anxiety. Let's hope it's just anxiety. Oh, and I just got my filthy hands all over that. Okay. No salt. That's what you're being told. Oh, puzzle piece, guys. Hold on. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for the follow, Blue. Back to work. Have a great night. I will follow everyone back as soon as I get off of here. That is generally my practices. All right, I have 6 cards, so we need to die cut this out 6 times. We want my VersaFine. Oh, you guys can't see. Could see on YouTube, but you can't see. Oh, why did I put it in that corner? Knowing darn well that corner doesn't like me. Has anybody gotten the Grinch Happy Meals yet? You did. How was it? I'm afraid to wait too long, but I want to do it. My kids just got McDonald's last night, and I forgot to tell them to get them. And I wanted to go with them anyways to get it, but we just Google it, and it should be all the way through the new year. Love your socks, okay? Yeah, so I'm hoping to get it so that I can put it in my December daily. That will be fun. Little addition. Everybody's putting them in their December daily this year. Oh, keep that there. You liked the pickled salt. I think my kids will too. They like pickles. My oldest isn't too sure about it, but my youngest is like, yeah. He's most likely gonna like them. What is going on? Is that fuzzies from my... Most likely fuzzies from my towel. My baby wipes are a bit juicy. So this is also how you get multiple stamps by just keep on rotating your paper. You're stamping at the next spot. Rotate. I usually stamp twice. Remember, this is a pigment ink, so it takes a minute to dry. So don't touch it. Let it dry. Get another piece. I need 6. Where did I? Didn't I have? Back there. Warner. smart and everything. Yeah. When you're doing multiples, that's how to get it done. You don't have to move the stamp as many times. And if you do it right, like on a, I think it's on a square piece of paper, you don't ever have, if you can do it on a square piece of paper, like an actual, like do a 4x4 and place it down here in the thing, then you can move it around all 4 times and never have to move never have to move the sentiment, honestly. I just have this paper, so I don't want to, I want to use all my scraps, so. I do things the hard way. Not the hard way, just not the easy way. It happens, especially because, you know, you got to learn those type of things. I wouldn't have thought about that if I wouldn't have seen other people. Have you tried the art ink? Their black is so pigmented. I have not. I didn't even know We Are Memories Keeper had ink like that. I'm always looking for a dark black, which is why I use VersaFine Onyx Black ink, because it is the darkest that I've found. The only bad thing about it is it takes a minute to dry because it's pigment, so it sits on top of the paper. So pigment ink sits on top of the paper, whereas dye ink goes into the paper. We used this earlier for an embossing folder. I have no idea where the packaging went to it. Put that off to the side till we find that. We do not need that. We do need a cutting plate. Just right there. And a magic mat. Which is already, I flipped this just for Christmas season. It is already seen its better days. I'll look into that. I will look into that. I will look into just about anything, especially when it's something that I like. Okay, let's get a little bit of, I thought I had some, that should be sticky enough. Oh, where's my cup again? Because, oh, right here. Like, where's my cup? Because I moved it when I had you guys up there earlier today. Where are we at? 9:30. Okay, so an hour so far to do 6 backgrounds. And now we just have to die cut this a million times. I will pop this up on 2 or 3. So this is about to go. Nope, it's not sticky enough. This is about to go through the die cutting machine about 14,000 times. So bear with me. It looks like it's a pretty close cut, so we don't want this going anywhere. And we'll try and be as fast as we can possibly be with this. This is where my Anna Griffin, I didn't get my Anna Griffin for Black Friday. And I think, like I said, we're getting a new couch, so I don't think I'm going to get it for Christmas. I'm going to get a couch, so if I continue doing well with my affiliate links, though, like I did during November, then I might be able to gift it to myself through affiliate money. And that will be extra amazing of all of you. So if you're going to buy things, please, 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 yes. So I don't have to crank all of these. Especially if I'm going to start doing craft shows, like Christmas craft shows. That's a lot of die cutting, and to crank all of these out. So The purple lady one. What is the purple lady one? I love her stuff. Who's the purple lady? The purple die cutting machine? Oh, I think I know what you mean now. I remember. I think I know the purple die cutter, I think. Crafter's Companion, yeah. I was gonna say. Once I said that, I was like, oh wait, I think I know who you're talking about now. My aunt calls her the purple lady. How funny. I watched Gina Kaye's live for the first time last night. I've never watched one of her lives before. And her lives were fun. She's definitely a little spicy girl over there. I loved it. It's definitely not like, you know, I thought hers were going to be like really like, I don't know why I had a different impression of her, but she was very fun. And according to most people, that she gives like really good tips and tricks a lot of the time. So I was like, I'll watch her live, and I had fun watching it. She's definitely got a personality, so that's nice. Okay, it's not going horribly slow. I keep on putting it right at the front so that I don't have to go all the way. And it's cutting very well, obviously, so. I think I'll do these, and then we will do the one that I want to do. Again, a straight copy because it's so pretty. It's okay to copy. You have a pretty card. You have a pretty card. Plus, we don't need to reinvent the wheel every single time. All right, just a few more. I don't know how many more actually. We'll start doing this part, and then I'll get going on the cards again, and how many more I need at that point. Let's see if I can fit this one more time on here. Can I? Yeah. Especially for just a background of it. Use all that paper. It's expensive. Okay, yes. Also, went on Concord 9th this morning. I was doing some investigating. Righty, tighty, just screwing my... Went on Concord 9th this morning, okay? Everything was still in my cart from what I was looking to buy on Black Friday. And really, I was only getting like a 90-cent discount at that point. Yes, I was getting a free pack of paper because of the Jennifer McGuire thing. So I guess you could call it a little bit more of a discount. Did I leave this open while I left? I think I did. But it was $8.99. Come on. Where's my... I have no idea where my pin is. Have not seen it since this morning. No good. gosh, Narcod. Where are you? Let's check underneath my glass mat. Happen. Yep, there she is. Oh no, don't fall on my lap. There we go. So I was kind of not happy. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking I was getting like a heck of a discount. Was not. So I'm kind of not mad that I didn't get it on Black Friday because I kind of feel like there could be other sales that come into play for paper that I could maybe get a little bit better of a deal. So try not to get that black on my hands. Thank you for the live follow. I super appreciate it. Ooh, look at those fingers. We've been crafting today. Okay, we're gonna bring these back on screen so new people can kind of see what we're doing. I'm gonna find an acrylic block. Maybe. There's a small acrylic block. Has stamps all over it from doing envelopes this morning. Oh yeah, we definitely need a few more. That's only built up on 2. Usually I like to do 3, but what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, let's cut out just a few more. I have 3 more at least. I told you guys we'd be die cutting for a minute. Oh, you don't want to do that. Not quite long enough to do it widthways. So nobody has plans for this weekend. I asked if anybody had plans and I didn't get anything back. I think I told you guys I am going to the craft show that I might enter next year just to check it out. Plus I have a friend that is also doing it. She sells like handmade bath bombs. So she is in the craft show and I've never went to go see her at one of her craft shows. I should say she's an acquaintance. She's not quite a friend, but I will go up there and support her and just have a look around, see what kind of vendors are there. Hopefully my niece. Oh! Contractions tonight. I remember having, like, literally telling my mom I had contractions every night for almost 2 weeks. My mom, I don't think, slept for, like, 2 weeks. And she was like, you're obviously just having Braxton Hicks. You need to, be quiet pretty much. Like, it's my first baby, so I didn't know. Nope, come to find out he was legit. I was in labor when I went to the doctor, and he was trapped in my pelvic bone, and I was not able to have him vaginally. So that whole time he probably was ready to come out, and thank goodness nothing was really happening. Yeah. So I feel her. Yeah. He wasn't a huge baby. He was a big baby, but he would kick me so hard. He broke a rib at one point, like pretty early on. He broke a rib. Still broke to this day because it's like a cartilage rib. So still can move it to this day. And at some point, because they had checked me many times before this, but at some point he sat wrong somewhere and literally changed the angle of the bones that the baby's supposed to pass through are supposed to be at a 90 degree, and mine were only at like a 62 degree or something. I have no idea. And yeah, that baby was not coming out that way, at least My doctor said at least he's not coming out without me having to go through reconstructive surgery of areas that I don't want reconstructed, is what he told me pretty much. I said, sign me up for a C section. So I didn't want one. He was very blunt with me, but it got the message to me very quickly, especially when it's your first baby and you're only 22 years old. So I was like, sign me up. Didn't take me very long. Okay, next step in this is I'm gonna have to probably get more paper. Someone's breached from day one. Oh, that's not fun. He didn't want to play nice, huh? I'm trying to figure out if I have. No, these are the 5x7. So I have, yep, this is 5, yep. So I'm thinking I have the A2 frames. I do not. I have, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, A7 frames. So both of the frames, because I thought I bought an A2, but I bought two A7 frames. That doesn't work. Because, yeah, that's not gonna work. Dang it. Okay, so what I need to do is go on and buy her A2 frames. I might have to figure out something or use some nested dies. I don't want to do that on here though. Okay, we're gonna just what? No, probably not all of those. Some of them, yes, but probably not all of those. Which the frame dies, these frame dies, if you just use the SSS, that's how we're going to refer to it. The SSS link that is in my BIO, that first link, no matter what you get from there, you'll always be under my affiliate link. So once you click that link, you're under my affiliate link for like 24 hours, I think. So no matter what you do or what you click on or buy, even if it's not for that affiliate, that thing specifically, it will still give me credit for it. And so you can, these are Christina Warner's A7 frames, or the other ones that you've seen, the nested ones. I thought I bought Christina's A2 frames, and I did not. It looks like I bought her A7 frames. These are Simon's A7 frames, and I would say that this is probably a better buy because you get more of them. If you want my honest opinion about it, I just love Christina's stuff. Yes, so anything that you search for under that will go for me, or will go towards my affiliate link. Once you click on that one, the affiliate link stays for like 24 to 48 hours. Just depends on the website, pretty much. But that means I need to go on there myself and go get the A2 frames because I use that size way more than I use the A7 frames. Now I can make a frame. It just takes me a much longer time to make a frame with two nested dies. And so now I'm going to have to do that. And I'll do that off screen because you guys don't want to see me do that a million times because that I normally make A2. I've been trying to make more A7, 5x7 ones. I really am trying to make more 5x7 because I feel like a lot of people are more used to seeing that size in America. But most things in the card world are like sized for A2. So, therefore, we make A2. I just ordered from Waffle Flower the um, slimline, the mini slimline, and then I'm waiting for the 5x7 postage to come in too. She didn't have that on Black Friday, so I'm gonna get that one too. Just because that one will give me more space in my little boxes too. But yes, in 2026, I am trying to do more 5x7s. Okay, as much as I love the red, I think that the blue and the green are my favorite, to tell you the honest truth. And these cards will be for my card swap, my December daily card swap people. So these are for people that I don't know and that generally are sending me cards that are pre-made. Yeah, that's fine because a lot of my embossing folders, like the one I just showed you, this embossing folder is large. I think it's, shoot, this is 5.5 by 8.5, which is great because you can do the bigger size, but you can just put your A2 right in there and it will work just fine. Unless it's made to do like a frame of a 5x7, all of these embossing folders should work for A2. You know, I always get the bigger ones so that I have the option of doing the 5x7s or the A7s, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, you can definitely still use it. Okay, because yes, this card, to finish it off, was supposed to have a white border around it to like finish it, and it makes it look 10 times more finished, I believe. But I will, like I said, I'm going to do that separately because doing that is not any interest of you guys, and I want to do one more card tonight. So we will finish these later, and I will put them on card bases, and then I honestly will probably do like a snowflake matching of the same colors on their envelopes. But there we go. 6 cards ready to go out. When I get more December daily, I'm in the December daily, which is my scrapbooking group, card swap. And in that card swap, you can send to only 2 if you want. You only have to send to 2 people, but a large hand of them send to everybody on the list, which is like 100 and something. So if I get more, and I've already gotten like 5, and they're eating up my regular cards. So that's why I wanted to do those cards. See? Takes me forever to decide and then get it right. I cheated a little bit tonight, remember? I used a design that Christina already did from this collection. So I went on, I looked up the collection and then got a card design. So I cheated on that front a little bit. So don't give me credit for that. I'm like, don't give me credit for that part. I did cheat a little bit. Okay, I think she did this in a 5x7. Yes, I believe she said that. Hey, look at there. I'm about to do a 5x7. That's fine. Tracy, 99% of my cards in the beginning were cheats also. Totally fine. And I'm going to tell you, even 75% of my cards now are heavily inspired from other cards. So, like, I will see a card and be like, ooh, I can use what I have and change that and do it a different way. And that is totally fine. Again, we don't need to reinvent the wheel every time. Yeah, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, with my creative teams, I do have to be, I am a bit more inventive and use my own ideas because that's a creative team, project, and I need to be, but that's why I do that most of the time because, oh, why did I think I could use this? It only goes to 6. Um, but I do that honestly because I need to save those creative juices for my creative team projects. I need to be on it for my creative team um, projects. So I will, especially if I know I have a week that I'm going to be doing a lot of those type of projects, I will definitely be like, okay, this is a week where, I need to phone it in a little bit. A lot of times though, I know what I have in my stash and I can I think of ideas as like it's sitting there. Okay, so I think I haven't even gotten this stencil out yet. Like this card. I am legit going to, because this card is just gorgeous. Where did I just seen this stamp, or the stencil set in here. Did I get it out? Oh, did I get it out? I might have. Oh, I do see a stencil set down there. Yes, I did get it out. Okay, this is, I don't even know what it's called, to tell you the honest truth, but it's like her 6x9 like tree stencils. So, I just got to figure out. Okay, it was. Actually, I need to bring it up. No, there's no reason to be. Yeah. Okay. It's definitely this one. Yep. All right. So, what? Okay. So, which ones go together? That's what I need to find out now. Nope. It's this one. I think it's this one because it's the top and the bottom. Yeah, I think it's this one that she used. Yep. And then no. How does she do? Hold on, I'm thinking. Okay, it's not that one. Looks like it's this one. But how does she then do? Oh, I wonder if that's navy. No, it cannot be navy. That's not navy cardstock, is it? Is that distress oxide on navy cardstock? I think it is. I think she did navy cardstock with oxides. Wow. Is it really going to be that easy? Let's see. Okay, do I have navy cardstock? That navy? I don't even know. I'm like, I don't even know if I have that navy of cardstock. I guess I never thought about it. Oh, I do. Okay, wait. No, that's like a blue-green. What's this? That's pretty navy-ish. Not the best cardstock, and I think it has that coating on it that the oxides don't like. Gotten some navy cardstock, but I probably used it. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Is that the same? That's the same. Ooh, that's bright blue. That's almost purple. That's like a blue-green. Okay, it's about to be this, and then we'll see how it goes. I think that's the naviest I get. And yeah, that's the naviest I get. It's in one of those packs. We'll see. I didn't even think. I thought that she ink blended the whole thing. All right, so we need to recut this down.
Ice cubes in the toilet?
Oh my god, no ice cubes. Get to bed.
Do you have like a faster charger for not for an iPhone but the newer iPhones?
Like my iPad? It's upstairs in my room, but I need it back. Why? What do you need it for?
I'm trying to charge a Switch.
Oh, yeah, my iPad, which is upstairs in my room, connected to my Apple Watch thing, I think. It's the one that is like the fabric feeling one, not the plastic. Okay. So let's try this. Let's get my grippy mat back out. Get to bed. There's no snow day. Legit's not even snowing, nor is it supposed to snow. I don't even know if this is going to work, guys. If it does. No snow day. Go to bed. Damn kids. Looking for a... You know what? I don't need a wipe. Start. Okay, so... by 7, and we're going to do it that way because then I know that my stencil is lined up. All right, that looks like Catch Flamingo. The only inks that are going to work for this are oxides because it has to sit on top of the paper. Dye inks are just going to go into the paper. So I'm going to say this is Catch Flamingo. Oxide brush. All right, let's see how this does. I don't know. So we're just gonna. I really wish I would have seen her do this to see how she did this. And how she got this, like, hers is like super pink. She couldn't have used picked raspberry. It's not pink like that. So, I mean, it's coming. She go. Okay, and then it looks like she used a blue. And I'm going to say she used tumbled glass. Maybe? Looks darker than that, but we're going to try tumbled glass. What the heck was that noise? Did you guys hear that noise? Oh, my phone's gonna die. I'm not in the red yet, but definitely don't have a ton of time. I don't know about this, guys. This might be a fail. Definitely not as bright as hers, by no means. All right, let's keep on going. I'm going to do highest ribbon. I know. That's what I keep on telling myself. I'm like, just maybe trust the process here. Like, maybe? Definitely didn't, like, think this one through all the way. Okay, and then to top it off, I wonder if she used, maybe she used Distress Oxides. I don't know. Well, once I am able to join her group or Patreon or something, and I feel like I'd be able to ask her, you know, better questions like that. So we might be able to get our answers. Kinley, to bed. No, it's 9:57. Okay. I didn't expect that many colors, but I think we're okay. I feel like I maybe should have hit it with the heat gun. Aw, I don't have a village. That's like one thing. Yes, that's what it reminded me of. Hold. Maybe I should heat it with the heat gun. Oh, heat gun is on the ground. I went to go buy a new heat gun today. And then I was like, theirs were like $26. I was like, oh no, Hobby Lobby has it way cheaper than that. Darn Michaels. All right, yeah, I'm gonna hit it. Not much. Hers could be editing too, honestly, to tell you the honest truth, but I don't feel like Spun Sugar is like way too light. And I think that Picked Raspberry is way too purpley. And I feel like this Catch Flamingo is definitely it. But I wonder if she did it with just Distress inks. But I don't feel like Distress inks would work on this dark of a cardstock. I'm just gonna... All right. Nope, we need to do splatter. We take a drink of the rest of our chip shake, though. I don't even know where my splatter is right now on this table, because, oh, Annalie, you should not be up when my alarm's going off. Why is my alarm going off and you're not in bed yet? My 10 o'clock alarm. There's my wife. Also went to go get the doctor, whatever, physician's, whatever it is, white, no bleed proof white or whatever today. Looked that up at Michael's. $14.99. I said, I'll stick to my white acrylic paint for 99 cents. I'm so cheap. I'm like, how are people paying for that? That's so much. I don't know. Oh, where did my towel go? Did it drop? I think it dropped. You mentioned doing more 5x7. And is there a technique or tool? I don't think so. Just get better with my coloring, honestly, Crafty. I think next year is going to be a big coloring year for me. I think, I mean, there's some, I want to make oh, thank you, Tracy. I want to get like better on the like giving you guys a better experience than more than anything, but also yes, like learning my craft a little bit more. Um, but yeah, definitely I think coloring, like just definitely getting you get one that wants to. So, oh Lord. Well, we got lots of stars. Just fine. I wanted lots of stars, but not blobs of stars. There we go. Um, yeah, just I think probably coloring is gonna be. I think I definitely did a lot this year on the. I had a piece of paper towel around here that I need to get this bubble. I thought I had a piece of paper towel. Could have swore I had a piece of paper towel around here, but of course, one rightly knows where it's at right now. Just to get that guy up here, let me use a dry baby's wipe. But yeah, that's pretty much to get like this YouTube thing handled so that you guys. Yeah, it's not gonna come up. That's okay. Because that's a big thing. All right. Okay. Okay. I'm not mad about it. I feel like hers is probably a little bit of editing, to tell you the honest truth. I do wish that that little bubble wasn't there, but yeah. I gotta get this off because I gotta clean my drip mat and get that white off there. Not that though. Okay, a clean baby wipe. Thank you. Yes, trust. I know. That's why I kept on telling myself, Tracy, like, okay, let's just keep on going because I think if we trust in the process, I think I just want to also have my cards feel more professional too. That's another thing. Like sometimes I feel like they're great, but they don't have that pop. Hey, load up that library book. Where's that library book? You do know. I found it. Where did it go? That library book needs to go back. I need to find my splat box is what I need. Trusted the process. Sometimes we have to. Oh gosh. That was a lot of white paint for one card. That's okay. I did get another one. So that's something. Hey, actually, you got me thinking about that. Maybe her cards do blow me away, right? Every time. Every time. I'm like, every time. I mean, obviously, she is designing the products with, things in mind. So that shouldn't really surprise me all that much. But every time she shows a line, I'm like, this girl just. Uh-oh, we got a little acrylic paint on the nails. I can't find my wet. There we go. Every time she has another release, I'm like, she's outdone herself again. Every time. But yeah, so you got me thinking though. That was a good question. Who asked that question again? I need to pick up my markers more next year. Didn't get as much in. Yeah, takes time. Crafty Peach, that's who asked that. Thank you. You're talking about me. I thought you were talking about Christina. Thank you. This is Christina's card, though. This isn't mine. So pretty though. Okay, and then hers. I'm like legit just copying it. I'm not changing one thing about this card. I changed the colors and all that kind of stuff, but not this one. Yeah, I'll still ask her because I still feel like my card is not quite as pink as hers is. But again, that could be complete editing, like computer editing. So, because I know I can get my cards to look a lot different in Photoshop and pictures than I can in real life. So, tricks, like tricks on you. They like to play tricks on you. They like to bump up the saturations and stuff. Christina Warner's. I'm copying a card of Christina Warner's tonight. Oh, sorry guys. I hope that's straight, honestly. Get to bed.
Go.
You're not. What are you in here for? What are you coming in to get the rest of mine? You didn't even want yours to begin with. I don't care. You just didn't want to do the dishes.
Nope. Why'd you finish it?
It's gone. Get out of here. Teenagers. I tell you, I'm looking for my copy piece of paper for mine. I have one somewhere. Well, he doesn't fight. Honestly, the last 2 nights he's been to bed pretty quickly. It's the nights that he knows I'm on here. Every Wednesday he fights me. Every Wednesday. He knows I'm here. He knows I'm not going to, really get in him. So every Wednesday he definitely. Oop, I got it on that snowy edge part. Let me get that up. Thank you. Again, not my card design. So can't take full credit for it, but I did make it. But not design credit. Oh no. Are we learning bad words? He has battled me his whole life, though. That's his job. My first one doesn't ever. Barely battles me at 18, honestly. And there we go. How simple and gorgeous is that? Right. Tell me about it. My husband, well, lately I've been swearing like a sailor, he says, but my husband is always. All right, YouTube, TikTok. Other than that one friggin' Bob, kind of takes your eye away, but Isn't it? I've used that one a few times. Isn't that font so pretty? I have yet to use her all is bright or all is calm, all is bright sentiment. I almost used that tonight on a card, but as it's the same font. She has a die that says all is calm, all is bright, or whatever it is, all is bright, all is calm, whatever the saying is. And I have not used that yet, but there we go. 5x7 for you right there. Look it. And I totally forgot that we were gonna make that 5x7 card. So, all right. So we have a little bit more to do on these. I will probably finish these up tomorrow, or maybe as I need them as more cards roll in. I did have a couple of cards. These were oxides, right? Yeah, we just used those. Those were oxides. I did have one Christmas card come in today, and a December daily one come in yesterday. So I have a few more to get out, but that's our night, and I would say that that's a pretty freaking productive night. 7 cards, and they're ready to go. Pretty much, I got to put backings on them and put some front, do that. But for the most part, that part is ready to go. What the heck? Oh, I'm like, where did all this green paint come from on this? My kid painted his pumpkin with that paintbrush. And I'm going to bring them over here for YouTube. Oh, YouTube, you were crooked a little bit all night. But there are that is our cards for that. So see, recently I have broke up a bunch of my Nina Classic White 120-pound cardstock. I don't use it. I don't like the way that my Ohulu's color on my Nina White paper. I like the Hammermill paper better, so I don't use it all that often, and it's super thick. And somebody suggested to me that I should get the accent paper. Did I cut one extra or something? Anyways, the accent 120-pound paper, and I'm like, why would I do that when I have the Nina White? Duh. Like I have like a whole ream of it still. Probably a half a ream of it still. So I recently cut that up, but I used to use just my Hammermill. The Hammermill smooth copy paper, the one with the chameleon on it. So you want the one on Amazon with the green chameleon is the one that you want, and you want 100. I think I'm sorry, not 80. It's 110 pound. Hold on, let me pull it up on Amazon real quick. But it's the one with the chameleon. None of the other ones. Hammer mill 8.5. Yeah, it's 100 pound. I'm sorry. So it's 8.5 100 pound, and it comes with two. Ooh, actually, it's pretty cheap right now. 250 sheets. That's what I like to color on. I don't for that. I don't have an Amazon. Amazon kicked me out of their affiliate program like years ago and won't let me back in. I have no idea why, and I've never been able to figure it out. So unfortunately, one of the biggest affiliate things I don't have. I need to figure that out one day, hopefully. I don't even know what I did. I think I posted a link on Amazon or on Facebook when I'm not supposed to or something. I don't know. It was years ago when like affiliate linking was like getting really popular. I have no idea. I know me, yes, rebel. I think I posted a link on Facebook about a PlayStation gift card that were on sale for like my family or whatever, and I didn't say that I posted on Facebook or something like that. I don't know. I think that's what it came to, but Amazon is so ambiguous when they tell you what you got suspended for. And it was so bad that it was like a lifetime ban or something. I don't know. I've tried to appeal it like 3 times and I just cannot. So I don't know what I'm doing and I can't read their. I don't know. So, anyways, I don't have an affiliate link for Amazon stuff. Go ahead and eat your hearts out on. But yes, you want the little green chameleon. So don't forget that. That's their smooth copy paper. There we go. Otherwise, thank you all. Look at that. We had 40 people in here. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget to hit that screen. I want to try watercolor paper, but I don't know how the ink will set into it. For Ohulus? Is that what you're talking about? You can always try, like, if you go to, for cards, ink will, oh, like regular ink. Yeah, ink will do fine on watercolor. You have to remember that, I mean, there is like cold press, hot press watercolor paper. So some is smoother than others. But you can always go to like Michael's or your craft show or store. And usually watercolor paper comes in like as small as like 4x6 pads. So that you can get like a cheaper pad and test it out before you go and get the big, large ones. But then get the bit once you figure out if you do like it, go get the big large ones and cut that down because it's way cheaper. Yeah, way cheaper to go get the big ones and cut that into your 4.25 by 5s. But I do have a little bit of watercolor paper that I've just gotten. And the ink should do just fine because people all the time use the re-inkers from all of these inks to watercolor with, and they don't have any issues. If you watch I mean, Christina and Amy R does it a lot too, but Christina does it a lot where she will use the re-inkers. Like on her last Christmas, here I'm gonna change my camera around, guys. Oh, here, let me shut off YouTube. All right, let me shut off YouTube and I'll come right back. All right, guys, thank you all, and I will see you in the next one. And thank you to everybody in the replay. All right, let me